Hey, this is Brittany Bexton.
Hey guys, this is Clare Cunningham.
Hey y'all, how's your mom and them? Mrs. Dalton Black.
Hi, this is Nikita Common. Hi, this is Samantha Stroh. Hey, it's Taryn Papa.
Hey y'all, this is Tyson Haynes and you're listening to Big Shrimp Radio.
And we have today Clare Cunningham.
Woo! Hello.
How you doing?
I am good. I'm walking to a show, and it's about 100 degrees, and it's awesome.
Yes, Nashville is humid.
Oh, great. I love it.
Me too. I'm so glad it's the cold is gone and spring and summer's here. Yes. I don't do winter very well.
No, I certainly don't, and I lived in Scandinavia for 5 years, so.
Really?
The cold and the dark, yeah.
What was that like?
The cold and the dark, and I bet. What?
So how is Scandinavia?
Yeah, it's so beautiful. So I was in Sweden because I was fronting a Swedish rock band, and the summers were amazing because, like, you got 22 hours of daylight. It's really, really pretty. But the winters were hard, like the last about 7 or 8 months, and you only get a couple of hours daylight, which I never saw because of my hours, because I was always like playing till late. And then like it would snow like 6 months a year, so you know. But it was a great country. Like the culture initially took a while to get used to, but yeah, no, it was great. I had a good time there. So.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. I lived for a little while in a town called Boone, North Carolina, here in the United States, obviously, and they have literally seen snow at least once each month of the year, except for like June and July. So that means in August and May it snowed. And
oh my God!
Yes, and it's brutal. People there, they love to ski. Skiing is huge.
Yeah.
And I tried my hand at that and didn't do too well. It takes a lot of learning, a lot of practice, a lot of patience. But I could tell you that our winters would be so brutal that I would be outside in the morning waiting on a school bus, and with my backpack on and with a ski coat, the wind would blow and it would be so cold and it wouldn't blowing that it was physically impossible to stand still. It would literally move me. And
yeah,
it just gets to the point that it's torture.
It's horrible. It's just not like if you're like an outdoorsy person, which I am, but I don't ski, so it's just like it's not. I like to be able to walk free in t-shirts and shorts.
Right. Yeah. Me too. It's but it's beautiful. It's nice to look at. You know, like the Hallmark movies of the people sitting inside a cabin sipping on hot chocolate, looking out at the snow. Like it's a, I guess it's a dream. Yeah, that's the only thing. It's good night for. Exactly. So I wanted, before we talk about your music, I wanted to ask you about. I noticed you have several tattoos, as do I. On your arms, it looks like you mostly have portrait tattoos.
What? Say that again.
I said on your arms, you mostly have portrait tattoos.
Oh, I have a lot of tattoos, yeah.
Yeah, as do I. I have a lot also. So I wanted to talk about those. On your arms, they're portraits, right?
So everybody wants to know if my tattoos have specific meaning or who the people on my arms are. Hand on my heart, I have no idea who they are or they have no meaning. And a lot of people don't grasp that very well because the whole concept of tattoos or the old kind of tradition was to always have something on you that meant something. But for me, it's more artistic. So I don't, like, some people think it's me. I'm like, no, I have not got my face.
Wow.
Yeah, so some people will grab me literally on the street and go, okay, tell me the story. I'm like, well, one, don't grab me. Like, people just, like, it's so funny. But secondly, yeah, they're like, there's not really a story. I like, if people want to see what they see, you know, different people see different things. But for me, it's just kind of like, I like the art of it.
So yeah, so it's just the art. You appreciate the art. That's completely understandable.
Yeah. It's kind of like when you have a blank canvas for a house, and you're going and you're buying paintings and stuff, unless something specifically you want, you tend to go for things that catch your eye, things that fit well, and so that's kind of the way I've been with my body. So, you know, if I like the look of something artistically and it flows well, like, I could choose things that mean things, then it's not going to flow and it's not going to look as good as a piece that's already, you know, done out by the artist himself. So
that's understandable for sure. So you
so yeah, so that's my tattoo story. I do have tattoos that may have some meaning, but they're from years and years and years ago, so they're not anything of the big that I have right now.
Oh, I love that, you know, to each their own. I have several tattoos myself. Most of them are celebratory of my father's heritage and background, as it's important. It's an important part of my life to embrace my heritage. Now, I'm proud of being an American and living in America, but America, you know, is a big melting pot. We all have a story. We all have an ancestry.
Oh, I know. I hear it every day.
Yeah, so I love and I love having mine and knowing what mine is and celebrating and honoring it. So,
that's cool, you know, because it's nice to have something that, you know, can mean something as well. What is your heritage then? Do you have any?
Well, my father is from Laos, Southeast Asia. It's a small country sandwiched in between Thailand and Vietnam.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it is. It's a cool heritage, and it's a unique heritage as well. I speak the language, and I try to be as actively involved in the Laotian community as possible. So
yeah.
And it's just important to me, you know. But my mother is white. She's Caucasian. She's American. And my mother's side is from a whole group of European countries. But they also have some Native American in our heritage as well on my mother's side. But as well as German and Irish. So
there's always a bit of Irish in everyone.
Yeah, that's what it seems to be.
Yeah, seems to be the common one anyway.
Right. So, what about your your music? How did you get into the music scene? What inspired you? I noticed you play guitar. Did that come first, or did that come after? I mean, tell me about this musical process.
So growing up, I grew up in a kind of, like, in Ireland, music is a big part of our heritage. So I think at the age of 6, I picked up the keyboard, which then my parents were very kind and bought me a grand piano.
Nice.
And I did so I was classically trained on the piano, and then I think by the time I turned 16, I was writing songs and realised that I probably need a guitar if I wanted to travel. So
right, yeah, you can't take that baby grand with you everywhere you go.
Right. Well, that's the thing, and piano is still my go. I love the piano, and I love the different feelings you can get from a song. if it's done on piano. But yeah, for the ease of traveling and touring and just in general playing in places, I knew the guitar was going to be an easier kind of instrument
Right.
all around. So Soundcloud got me one, and I'm self-taught, so a lot of people say, "Oh, you're really good on guitar," but no, I'm not. I'm just like, I just know a few chords, but I know what I know well. So, yeah, so that's what got me into music from a very, very young age. I knew, even when people said, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" and I said, "I'm going to be a rock star."
Really?
So yeah, for real. Like, I knew nothing else in my brain since I was like 3 or 4. And then I would sing at school, choirs, churches, that kind of thing. And then I decided that my field of study would be in music. So I spent 2 years in Dublin, and I went to like a college, a rock. It's actually known as the rock school. And so I did that for 2 years, and then I moved to London in the UK for 3 years, where I got my Bachelor of Arts in Music. And then I moved up to Wales in the UK. That was for, I think, 5 years. And that's when my profession of music took over. I had a band there called Smoking Aces. We were a 70s classic hard rock band.
Nice.
Mainly function band, and then I got headhunted on YouTube by a Swedish band called Thunder Mother. So it's a long story, but the short of it is they flew me over. The whole thing was they needed a singer, and I was already booked, but turned out we were going to open for Motorhead, so I was like, oh, okay,
Wow.
I think I can make that one. So then I got signed to Warner and did 2 albums with the girls in Sweden. It was amazing. We were very, very fortunate to have gotten to play with all our 70s and 80s idols and all the big festivals, and toured all over Europe with that. And then I think in 2017 I decided, I've always wanted to go to America, and the band we decided to go our separate ways. So 4 of us left. And I looked into getting my visa for America, an artist visa. So, and here I am. So I'm so blessed.
I love that. So you've always known what you want to do, and now you're doing it. You're living your dream. When did you come to America?
When?
Yes.
So I moved to Nashville a year ago last week, but I entered in February. So, May, June. Yeah, so it'll be soon to be a year and a half.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I love it, but I've always been over and back to America, though. America is somewhere I always envisioned myself anything. So,
Well, I love
made
Nashville.
it happen.
I love Nashville, and it's home to me. It's such a magical place for artists because singers, they're there. Songwriters, they are there. Gigs galore. I mean, there are gigs everywhere. Bars, coffee shops, theaters. I mean, there's so much opportunity there that it's almost, you have to either really not be trying or really, 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 really not be talented to be in the music industry or want to be in the music industry and be in Nashville and not be able to do it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm totally with you there. Once you have a bit of drive and the want, you can really make a great name and living for yourself here. So yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, and there's so much talent there and so much competition that people from all over the world move to Nashville with a dream, but a lot of people end up either leaving. they either end up leaving or they end up having to take other jobs, and then their musical dreams die. And it's always sad to see, but at the same time, the best of the best stay. And
it's true, yeah.
From what I've seen of you, you are definitely a very talented individual. I've not seen you live, unfortunately, but hopefully
you'll have to come to a show sometime.
I definitely want to. I definitely plan to. I'll be back in Nashville in a couple of months. If not, then I'll for sure be back by New Year's, and I definitely plan to check you out.
Yeah, do, absolutely, because I do travel a bit too, but I've done some of the, what year? Yeah, we're 2019, right? Last year I got to do the non-profit project and non-profit awesome. Then this year I've done Sundance Festival in Utah, and then I'm headed up to Toronto. My good friend Drew Taylor for the Montefiore Country Fest. And then I have artist shows here as well, right in Nashville too. So you'll have to hit me up when you come in.
I'll definitely do that. You know, you're about to be really busy here in CMA week as we record this. It's coming up, and that is a very busy time for downtown Nashville. I bet you're looking forward to that.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yes. So do you? I say you play the piano, and I think that's a awesome thing, because I love the piano. It's my favorite instrument. I can play just a little bit, but not really well. But artists like Mickey Gilley or Jerry Lee Lewis, Little Richard, man, they can play that piano and make it sing. Like, you feel it down in your soul. You know, there are some notes.
Yeah.
Even if you don't play that boogie style, that fast 60s rock and roll style, even if you play a slow song, a slow melody, a low tempo song, you can feel it in your soul, like down inside you. You can feel those chords, and it's like that with the steel guitar as well. But I just love that, and I wish more people would incorporate more pianos. And I say piano specifically instead of keyboard, because keyboards are cool and all, but there's just a magical feeling behind a piano. I can't explain it. You just
I totally agree. That being said, like, there are other instruments and guitar as well, like, that people can maybe set in a way, but there's just something so powerful and raw, like the person sitting down by piano, but piano songs tend to be lyrically more emotional, and unless they're an upbeat song, they tend to be a ballad, and it tends to be something that is more of an emotional nature.
Yeah, absolutely. So, growing up, I grew up in this church, and the guy there that played the piano, in my opinion, he's like the best piano player I've ever heard in my life, but I'm just biased because I grew up on him. And I could just sit and listen to him. Like, there have been times where I've hung out with him, and he just played not a cappella, but he played without singing the piano and instrumentally, no other instruments behind him, just playing. And you can just sit there and get lost in a moment and just drown yourself, immerse yourself in that. And there were services where, for whatever reason, he couldn't be at that church service because either he wasn't feeling well or whatever. And people that would come up to sing would sing the same songs they sung the last time, but without him there to play the piano, without a backup piano player, it wasn't the same.
No.
It just wasn't.
I bet not. No.
But I know.
No, it's definitely just something magical about just a person and piano.
Well, absolutely. So,
talking of music, you're going to hear, I'm actually going to be going into my show like in about 2 minutes. So you're going to hear like really loud music now in a second.
I agree. So I love that about you, that you play the piano too. I haven't seen any videos of you doing that. I don't know if you have any up. But
No, I don't. Or I did have one, but it was years ago. Since I don't really play anymore, I play mainly on guitar. But any of the recordings that people hear on Spotify, the piano tracks, that is me playing.
oh, cool. Definitely check that out,
Yeah.
people. Check her out on Spotify and iTunes or wherever you can find her music, YouTube and her Facebook fan page. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
The easiest way is probably via my website. So it's www.clare, Clare, Cunningham, Cunningham. No, I'm giving you my email now. ClareCunninghamMusic.com.
Right. Now I started to
No,
say
I
you
am
should have said
Clare.
at. Are you sure you're giving me the right URL? But yeah.
So you just give me my email.
Well, I definitely urge people to check you out if they're ever in Nashville. Where do you play in Nashville?
Mainly art shows, but every now and again I'll help guys out in downtown. But yeah, if anybody ever wants to know where I'll be playing, sometimes I don't get to post everything on the website, so they can contact me directly via any of my social media, and I'll reply.
Awesome. The people definitely need to keep engaged with your social media, and if you're ever in Nashville or
yeah.
wherever Claire is, you guys have got to hear her. She's got soul. No, that's for sure. Not everybody has soul. She's got soul, and it's beautiful. You know what I noticed
thank
about you,
you.
Claire? From what I saw of the videos, I noticed that you have great stage presence. You work the stage, but I also noticed that you engage with the crowd.
That's my favorite part.
And you do it in a way that's genuine.
Say that again. Sorry, it's so late. I'm literally about to go on the. I'm gonna have to go in a second because I'm about to go on stage. Speaking of stages, but yeah, no, it's people. I that's my favorite part. I always like people to feel involved in the show, and you know, I believe that when people come to see you and watch the music, they somewhat. I just like to connect with people on a personal level. So
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, the connection and connecting with the people. Because I have seen people at the Honky Tonk Central or at Tootsie's that were drunk out of their mind, you know, doing whatever they're doing. But I've seen when a certain artist like Tyson Haynes gets up and really performs well and puts everything he's got into it. I've seen them, like, in a way, kind of sober up and actually pay attention to the song. And when these people go back home, they're not going to remember you if you didn't make them feel what you were singing. So that's what it's all about, is connecting with your audience. And you do that well, so I commend you for that. But I know you got to go. You're getting ready to play.
Yeah, I do.
So thank you for being on, and I hope you have a great day.
Yeah, listen, you too. And yeah, if you're ever in Nashville, please hit me up, and same goes to any of your listeners.
Definitely. Definitely, I'll be in touch with you. And if you ever have anything you want to plug or promote, hit me up, and we will get you back on, and we will plug and promote it
Yeah.
and get you out there. That's what we want to do. We want to connect you with the people even more so.
Well, that is really appreciated because honestly, I need a little help.
Well, you